What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Derek420 for real here, and I got a very special battle, and it's my boy's birthday today. Shout out to Justin. You know what's up? Happy birthday, my dog! And I reached 150 subs also tonight, so I figured I'd release this battle now. It's with 1104Lebron, AR, as no better known as Thomas, my boy. So I lead off with an Ambipom, and he leads off with a Swampert, and I go for the nasty plot, not a fake out. What? And he lays his rocks, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, that's cool. Hidden power grass. I made this as an anti-swamper lead, and it worked perfectly because this was just a random battle. We didn't plan on having this battle. We were just testing my Wi-Fi because MistPhame was having trouble with his Wi-Fi. So we just ended up and out. He was like, you want to roll with this? He's like, yeah, let's roll with it. Happened to have my Ambipom with hidden power grass. So now his Swampert goes down with a one-hit KO. And in comes a Heatran. I'm just trying to get damage off because I feel Ambipom was useless. I should have switched out, but I didn't really have anything I wanted to switch in on an overheat or anything he had to throw at me. And so now he brings you down to my sash with an overheat, right? So I hung on with my sash, and I'm just gonna go for a little bit more damage. And I go for the Shadow Ball. I know he resists all my attacks, but I just wanted to get a little bit extra damage. And after the second overheat now, I'm like, alright, he's down 2 special attack. Oh, I mean 4 times special attack drop. So I'm like, it's safe to bring in my Lucario. Okay. So I predict the switch. I'm going for the agility, right? In comes a Scarf Flygon. I think it's Scarfed. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I outspeed Scarf Flygon with an agility. And I go for the Ice Punch because I'm packing this Ice Punch. And, you know, it was a weird set I made. Sorry, the screen went out right there. It was a weird set I made, and it worked out flawlessly right there. So that's one hit KO on his Flygon, which I outsped. In comes a Gyarados, and I have nothing. I have nothing, nothing, nothing to take this Gyarados. And with the Intimidate, I don't want to stay in. So I switch out and I go to my Zapdos. And this is a Choice Spec Zapdos. And after Rocks, I take a good bit of damage, and I was like, oh god, am I gonna be able to live this waterfall after the rock damage? Because I didn't remember that rocks were up at this time. And I'm like, yes, I'll live it. Okay. But he withdraws, and he goes into a Scissor, while I go for a Thunderbolt, a Specs Stab Thunderbolt. And, man, this Scissor lives like a champ, I'm not even gonna lie. That was impressive. But, takes his thunderbolt all the way down. I knew he was gonna go for the bullet punch. I didn't want to switch anything in on it, even though I should have. I really should have switched something in there, but I felt it was better just to let the Zapdos go then. In comes a Machamp, and I'm like, fuck, here's a Machamp. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do about this thing. So I send in my Spiritomb. It was a blind switch in. I thought it was a good switch. I thought I didn't need a switch right there, but then he's packing the Stone Edge. But it doesn't kill me because I'm max defense and max special D. And I get off the Will-O-Wisp, which was great. I'm so glad I got off the Will-O-Wisp right there, because if not, he'd have wrecked me hard. And the second Stone Edge is gonna kill me. And so now, and he got a useless crit though. But after my Spiritomb goes down, and Machamp takes a little bit of burn, I figure I'll send in Breloom, because after the burn, I know I could live whatever he has to hit at me. And I throw out a superpower his way just to get the damage off, get him low enough so where burn will kill him. And now, my attack falls, my defense falls. He hits me with a Stone Edge, and I'm like, oh god, how much is this going to do? But he's burned, so it doesn't really do much. I knew it wasn't effective, but I knew I'm a weak ass little bitch, being Breloom. And he takes burn damage and he goes down. And I'm sitting pretty nice, get a little black sludge right here. So I'm back up to about 180. And I go for a Spore on his Gyarados. I didn't know if I was faster or not, but I was pretty sure I was faster. And I go for the Spore, and instead of staying in and just dishing some damage out, I try to switch into my Lucario. And I thought he might have woke up, so I just was getting some damage off, and I went for the Crunch, which I should have just went for the close combat, even though it resisted it. I think it would have did more damage than that Crunch did, honestly. But he wakes up second turn, and he waterfalls me and kills my Lucario. So now I'm at a position where, okay, I'm down my Lucario, but Lucario did do a good job. I'm not even gonna lie. I really like that set. It needs extreme speed and it'd be complete. So now I'm like, alright, I'm gonna bring in my Breloom, and I'm gonna try to put him back to sleep. But he bounces. which was his fault right there. He shouldn't have went for that bounce. And he misses the bounce. And I go for the facade. Okay, here LeBron, take note where your health was before you bounced. And it stayed the same. It was a little above half, by the way. So the facade almost kills him, and I resist the waterfall. And after all the black sludge recovery, I'm looking good in health. I live with 64. He takes some life forward recoil, and I'm gonna go for the facade. And Gyarados goes down, and guess what? Last Pokemon is a Heatran. Superpower for the win. Great game, man. I'm sorry you missed the bounce and it caused you the game, but it was a great game either way. Y'all tell me what y'all like it. If y'all like it, if y'all like my videos, let me know in the comments. Thumbs them up. Have a good day, y'all. Justin, happy birthday, dude.